How do you get companies to do the right thing, and how do you prevent companies from suggesting that they're doing the right thing when they're not? Because this is all very confusing to the global citizen and to the consumer.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, you got to do the work. I say this to my kids: you don't get an A for showing up, making an announcement, I'm going to be net zero by 2050, and then you're investing in new fossil fuel infrastructure. So the UN Secretary General, he tasked me with a committee of folks from around the world to actually just say, what do you need to do? Because I think we need to be clear, and guess what? It's actually hard to do, but it's not hard to explain. And so I like actually holding people to account. So emissions need to come down now. Don't talk to me about 2050. They have to come down now. Money needs to go at scale from dirty to clean now. And you need to be thinking about communities and workers around the world. And so our report is very clear. And I think that there are companies that are leading, but at the end of the day, it's leadership. Right? Like, we need people to lead. We can say all the things you need to do. And I think it's important to be clear. What do you need to do? You need to have a long-term target, but every day you need to be working, and you have to have short-term targets. You cannot invest in new fossil fuel infrastructure. That's the science. The science on climate change is clear. You can't lobby against climate action and then put up your hand and say, but I'm a climate leader. You can't buy cheap credits instead of doing the work yourself. So all of these are set out, but I think people need to be held accountable. And the folks in this room, because I know you guys care, you need to be able to see clearly who is doing the right thing. Because you could go work for the companies that are doing the right thing, but you can't figure it out now. Your pension funds could be invested, or you could say, I don't want them invested in someone who's investing in new fossil fuel infrastructure. So I think it's over now, just like saying you're green. That, I don't care, I don't want to hear it. I want to see the leadership, and there are great companies that are doing the work, but we can't even distinguish because everyone is saying I'm a climate leader, and some of it, honestly, is BS.
Love that.